Ikaw ba isang gym beginner? This episode is for you. So, I'm Coach Ja. I'm an exercise science educator, so by profession. So, isa akong licensed professional teacher. I taught in universities ng sports and exercise science, and currently, isa akong independent educator at saka fitness coach. So, hopefully, bago tayo mag-start dito sa discussion natin, ma-request ko na makapag-subscribe ka dito sa YouTube and podcast ko dahil ang magiging content na itong YouTube natin ay yung mga legitimate fitness concepts, fitness principles na hindi na siya nakabase by experience, hindi na siya nakabase sa isang tao lang, kundi kung ano yung sinasabi ng evidence, paano natin siya i-apply practically in a real world setting. So marami itong magiging guest dito sa podcast na to, tsaka sa YouTube ko. And ang goal ko talaga ay malabas yung mga tamang taong dapat pinapakinggan natin so that we will not be misinformed, lalo na kapag gusto natin i-transform yung fitness tsaka health natin. At tsaka may goal tayo ngayon, dalawa. Maging #1 fitness podcast sa Philippines at maging leading or at least mag-lead tayo or tayo maging leader ng legitimate fitness dito sa Philippines. So, wala nang patupik-tumpik pa. So, ang episode ito ay about starting your fitness journey, lalo na kapag beginner ka. Although, kahit na siguro hindi ka beginner, pwede pa rin to mag-apply sa'yo. Pero para sa mga beginner, huwag niyong i-skip tong episode na to. So, meron ako mga i-share sa inyong talking points na dapat tandaan nyo once na nag-start kayo mag-fitness. Okay? So, i-save nyo na to and hanggat maaari, write down nyo sa mga notes ninyo. So, unang-una, most people na-intimidate sa pagpupunta sa gym o pag-start ng fitness journey. Na dapat cool agad sila, dapat alam agad nila yung workouts, dapat alam nila kung paano i-execute ng tama yung mga exercises. And tingin nila dapat fit or aesthetics agad sila kapag nag-gym sila. Again, if you're someone who is out of shape, wala kang idea kung anong exercise gagawin mo, hindi mo alam kung ano yung nutrition guide na susundan mo, you are the right person na pumunta sa gym. At kung nagpa-member ka na, nasa tamang landas ka na. All you have to do is to execute and figure it out along the way dahil there will be never a final program for you. Darating talaga yung time na dun mo makikita yung best for you. Pero pagdadaanan mo na yung marami kayo formulate at ita-trial and error before mahanap yung tamang program at tamang approach for you. So again, hindi mo kailangan maging fit agad, maging cool, marami agad ang alam when you start your fitness journey. So if may budget ka, you can hire a coach. Pero kung may time ka to study and medyo enthusiastic ka matutunong fitness, pwede ka naman mag-self-study. Okay? So you don't have to be cool or be good agad. You don't have to be fit agad when you want to go to the gym. So next is stop copying advanced routines you see online. Ito yung common mistakes na maraming tao na hindi nagpapa-hire or nag-hire ng coaches. Although naintindihan ko iba na wala sa budget yung pag-hire ng coach, hindi talaga kasama, hindi pa kasya for now, hindi pa afford yung pagbili ng fitness programs. I get it. Okay, naging ganyan din ako. Lalo nag-aaral ako nung sa YouTube. However, dapat maingat ka sa mga sinusundan mong program online because most of the programs online are either very generic or talagang customized lang and tailored fit sa isang specific person na doon or sa kanya beneficial sa'yo, baka harmful siya. So, ano magiging tip ko sa'yo kung ano yung pwede mong gamitin na simula or a startup program na gagawin mo kapag nag-gym ka? Sa weight training, okay, meron naman tayong ChatGPT or pwede kang pagtanungan na coach if they are generous enough to give you some tips. Just focus on the basics. Sometimes, there are programs na kahit experience na yung gumagamit ng program, basics pa rin yung mga exercises na ini-implement nila. Why? Kasi nag-work pa rin naman yung basics. Okay? So, search for the basic exercises na gusto mong gawin na ita-target yung mga specific body parts or muscles na gusto mong ma-develop. Okay? Doon ka muna magsimula. Ano yung gusto mong ma-improve sa katawan mo? At least 2 major muscles or priority muscles, yun muna yung tamaan mo. Hindi mo kailangan ng madaming workout, hindi mo kailangan ng maraming variations on hitting that specific muscle parts. Kahit 4 or 5 exercises lang per day, you can go well with that. At kung magka-cardio ka naman, of course, kailangan natin tingnan na mataas ang intensity ng cardio. So kapag masyadong intense agad, baka mapahamak ka, tuwas yung heart rate mo, mag-trigger ka na hypertension, hyperglycemia. So, my suggestion is start low and slow. So, ano tong low and slow? Pwedeng mag-brisk walk ka muna, pwedeng mag-incline treadmill ka, mag-cycling ka, kaya huwag ka muna mag-HIIT or yung high intensity interval training kasi para siya sa mga kondisyon na tao. So, kapag nakabuild ka na ng endurance, baka yun yung best time for you to progress and try HIIT. But, hindi naman kailangan lagi mong gawin yung HIIT kasi highly demanding and psychologically draining siya. So, minsan, pag masyado kang matindi mag-HIIT, hindi mo pa na-optimize yung recovery mo, possibly pwedeng mag-trigger yan ng hunger hormone spike, mapakain ka na madami. So if you're trying to lose weight, hindi mo ma-achieve yung weight loss goals mo. Okay? Again, start with the basics. Pili ka ng priority muscles na gusto mong i-develop. Find a basic exercise for that and stick to it for 6 to 8 weeks. Then kapag nag-gain ka na experience at gumagaling ka na, pwede ka na maghanap ng mga intermediate to advanced workouts. Alright? So that's number 2. Next, number 3. Master the basics before intensity. So, gaya na sinabi ko sa number 2, ang lagi ko sinasabi sa mga student ko, simplicity first, consistency second, intensity last. Okay? Dapat simple muna yung program natin. Dahil kapag too difficult yung program natin, we tend to follow up less often. So, kapag madali yung task, more likely, gagawin natin siya, ulit-ulitin natin siya. Pag masyado mahirap, inaayawan natin, di tayo naging consistent. Now, dahil simple at naging consistent ka na, minsan yung katawan mo na rin magsisignal sa'yo na masyado na madali or mababa na yung effect sa'yo nung ginagawa mo. So that's the time na mag-overload ka na. You will seek for more challenges para mag-stimulate or magbigay pa to ng stimulus sa muscles mo, sa katawan mo, to develop further fitness, lalo kapag set ka na ng panibagong threshold. Kung dati, nandito ka, sa pagiging consistent mo, tumaas na siya ng kusa, at kung mag-stay ka dyan, magpa-plateau ka, mag-stuck ka. So that's the time na kailangan mong itulak pa pataas yung threshold mo. Okay? So simplicity first, consistency second, intensity last. Next, feeling awkward is normal and temporary. So, gaya na sinabi ko dito, okay lang naman na mukha kang beginner sa gym. Okay? If ever may man judge sa'yo, I know nakakatakot, nakaka-intimidate, pero I think that's the opportunity for you to overcome something. And yung ginagawa nila ay hindi mo problema. There's nothing wrong with you, sila ang may mali doon. And besides, most of the time sa gym, lalo kapag matagal ka nag-gym, wala nang pakialamanan dyan. So, we are busy on ourselves, improving our fitness, our health, nagiging for mental clarity session natin siya. So, ako personally, kahit na marami nakakasabay, hindi ko nakikilala kung sino kasabay ko, kung anong ginagawa nila. So, I just mind my own business. So, yun naman dapat sa gym. Kanya-kanya tayo na ginagawa. But, of course, we have to be sensitive as well dahil public space yung pinupuntahan natin. Okay, next. Your first goal is habit. Okay? Hindi transformation. So, gaya ng common na kasabihan, yung tinanim mo, hindi mo naman agad aanihin yan. Magtanim ka muna ng magandang habit, okay? I-architect mo yung environment mo na kung saan i-enforce ng environment mo yung implementation or execution ng habit. Kumaga sa environment na yon, normal na ma-execute mo yung habit na yon. So, one example, kapag lagi nakalabas yung chichirya at nakatago naman yung mga healthier foods sa ref, more likely, lagi mo kukuha yung chichirya as snack. Pero kung ang nakalabas ay mga fruits, tapos nakakabinet yung mga chichirya, hindi mo pa siya visibly nakikita, so more likely, you will choose fruits over chips as your snacks. So, yung discipline actually hindi siya nagsisimula sa mentality. Although, pinipili natin maging disiplina and that's our mentality, pero yung discipline starts with nasa kung saang environment tayo. So, para tayo magiging consistent sa pag-gym if yung only gym na malapit sa atin ay 2 hours away, diba? So, paano tayo maging consistent sa pag-meal prep or pagkain ng mga pinaprepare nating meals kung wala tayong Tupperware, hindi tayo nagluluto, wala tayong kitchen, and yung Pink app ay very accessible sa atin. So, again, start with your environment so that you can sustain habits that will further or eventually lead you to transformation. Next, progress is not linear. Huwag ka lagi mag-expect na laging birthday mo kapag nag-workout ka. Sometimes, there will be awful workouts na kahit nakapahinga ka naman, but you will find yourself stalling. So, talagang, ba't ganito na dati nabuhat ko to pero ngayon hindi na. So, nangyayari yun. Normal yun. Meron din mga times na hindi mo fit pumunta sa pag-gym and lagi ko sinasabi sa mga estudyante ko, what counts the most ay yung mga araw na ayaw mong makount or ayaw mong mag-gym. Yun yung mga araw na dapat pinapasama natin mo yung sarili mo na anyway, you went to the gym. Yun yung mga talagang nagmamatter the most. Hindi yung mga days na motivated ka. Okay? So, yung progress, very cliche, is not linear. Why? Because tao ka lang, napapagod ka rin naman at hindi lahat ng araw na darating sa'yo will be perfect for you to work out, to rest, and to diet. Ang talagang kailangan mo lang gawin is to not let yourself go out of track. Huwag kang aalis dun sa lane mo. Dumiretso ka lang, umunsad ka lang kahit sobrang bagal pa niya. Okay? Next, number 7. Hindi mo kailangan ng supplements to see results. So, ang tinuturo ko lagi pagdating sa diet and supplements is parang pagligo at saka pagpapabango. If dadaanin mo lang sa pabango yung sarili mo at tamad na tamad kang maligo, kahit anong perfume pa yan, hindi mo mako-cover yung pagiging unhygienic mo, pagiging madungis mo, or dugyot mo. Na kahit sobrang branded pa ng perfume mo, kung hindi ka marunong maligo, maglinis ng kuko, maglinis ng muka, magpalit ng damit, hindi mo ma-achieve yung pinaka most hygienic version of yourself. So, ganun din sa pagda-diet. Yung basic na marunong ka kumilala ng pagkain, kung ilang calories ito, kung ano yung content ng pagkain na to, gaano ka dapat kadaming food ang kailangan mo kainin. Walang saysay yung mga supplement. Your supplements only become meaningful kapag may foundation siyang sinasandalan na matibay, which is your eating habits and eating beliefs. So, di mo kailangan ng supplements. Ang kailangan mo, nutritional foundation. Next is ask for help or follow a simple plan. So, meron ako po-provide na link dito na kung saan pwede kayo sumunod sa isang 6-week simple fitness plan. Na kung saan bibigyan ko kayo ng routine, very generic lang siya. So, feel free to tweak the workout program at tuturuan ko rin kayo kung paano mag-estimate kung gaano kadaming pagkain, specifically yung calories sa kailangan nyo consume while eating your favorite and tasty foods at hindi nyo kailangan maging boring sa pagkain ninyo. But of course, kailangan maging disiplinado kayo. Kaya hindi ibig sabihin flexible, wala nang disiplina. Everything comes and everything yields results kapag may disiplina. So, check nyo dito sa description ng YouTube ko or ng podcast ko yung link ng 6-week program. So, you can use that for the next 6 weeks, then see if may makukuha kayong results. Second to last, ignore gym comparison culture. So, again, it's cliche to hear na comparison kills joy. But sometimes, there's an amount of comparison na kailangan mong namnamin para hindi ka maging complacent. Some people don't compare themselves kasi they're too amused or they're validating themselves too much na umabot sa punto na gumagawa ng excuses, naging complacent na okay lang, ganito talaga kabagal, but they are covering lack of effort. Pwede ka mag-compare ng paunti-unti. Siguro ang kailangan mo lang tanggapin is hindi kayo parehas ng resulta regardless kung parehas kayo ng gagawin daily. Whether parehas kayo ng oras ng tulog, ng program, ng cardio, ng routine, ng edad, ng gender, ng goals, magkakaiba pa rin naman yan. So, tama lang din naman sinasabi na hindi mo kailangan mag-compare lagi. But sometimes, people who do better than you will give you signal to tell or cues or hints for you to tell, ano ba yung kaya mong gawin? Kung nagagawa niya, kaya ko rin ba? So, it's a cue. Sometimes, iba talaga sa niya, hindi mo talaga kayang gawin due to lack of resources or capacity mo, sa context mo. Pero what if matabi ka talaga sa taong same kayo ng condition, same kayo ng circumstances. Siya, nakagawa siya ng effort, pero bakit ikaw hindi? So, okay lang mag-compare sometimes. But if you are dependable when it comes to effort, na alam mong mag-effort ka talaga no matter what, well, comparison might not be necessary anymore. So, panggising lang naman yung comparison. Okay? And last, the hardest part is starting. So, congrats. Yung pakikinig mo dito sa podcast ko is actually one of the starts that you finally did. Kasi gusto mo mag-i-inform yung sarili mo. Gusto mong ma-eliminate yung mga ibang beliefs na nag-hold you back to start. Okay? Hinahawakan mo ng doorknob, paunti-unti na pumapasok sa pinto. Then, hopefully, after ng video na to, once you apply yung free 6-week program ko, is matuloy-tuloy mo na yung start mo. And, ang gusto ko sabihin dito is everything will get easier as you start. Yung dating mahirap sa'yo, dadalidan siya. Yung dating problema mo, magiging minimum or hindi mo na siya magiging problema. And that's also a signal na you are improving and you are progressing. Bakit? Na dating ayaw mo nag-track ng calories, dumadali na sa'yo over time. So, progress ka. From someone na ayaw mag-track ng calories, nakikilala mo na yung calories at saka yung pagkain na kinukonsume mo daily. So, ano nagbibigay sa'yo ito? Nabibigyan ka ng awareness kung how to budget your food, how to still not remove any type of food and still achieve desirable results. Okay? So, kailangan din talaga na repetition hanggang sa dumali. Okay? We develop or we create results not by the amount of time we spend on doing such thing, but the amount of repetition we do para makagain tayo ng mastery and maging normal na sa atin yung specific behavior or habit na yun. Okay? So, mahirap mag-gym sa first 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Pero, you're primed to survive. You're primed to solve problems. Sabi nga nila, yung brain natin is a problem-solving machine. So, kung dati, problema yung pagpunta sa gym, pero gusto mo talaga ma-achieve yung goal mo na maging fit finally this 2026, panindigan mo siya, you'll take pride from it, gagawa ka ng solusyon para lang mangyari yung pag-gym. Pero hindi mangyayari or hindi lalabas yung solusyon kung wala kang repetition and consistency. So, you really have to show up whether you feel bad, hindi mo may sakit feel lazy, not in the mood, or good. Okay? Because results don't care about your feelings, only about your actions. Okay? So, hopefully marami kayong natutunan dito sa podcast ko. Again, yung pag-subscribe nyo, and for example, mag-screenshot kayo and matagyaw sa story is my most simplest way na makapag-reach ako ng maraming tao through you. And I appreciate guys na if you can leave an honest review, whether negative or positive, ay importante, mayroon akong data on how to keep on providing values better. Okay, so yun lang. So bye-bye nyo rin yung development ng podcast ko. Dine-develop namin siya ng friend ko na interior designer. Tapos gladly may mga friends akong nag-donate ng mga gamit. Yeah, let's see kung ano magiging itsura na itong future number 1. So again, subscribe dito sa Keep It Legit Podcast and sa YouTube ko. Ring bell button para ma-notify kayo agad sa mga bagong uploads. So yun lang. Peace out. Happy New Year guys. And stay legit, stay present, and keep it legit.